Hey guys, welcome back. We've got another replay review today. I'm playing as the Delhi here in pink versus my opponent over on the other side in red is the French. And this is on Dry Arabia. And I'll just say right up front, this is different than any game I've ever played as Delhi. So strap in, should be a fun one. We can see right away our opponent's queuing up a second scout. And just keep an eye on the sheep. We've got a ton of sheep, as I'm looking now, that actually spawned around our base. Right? So just kind of look from his perspective. Second scout's out, first one's going out, second one's going back. Against the French, of course, we got our gold right out front, right where we love to see it. And I've got no sheep so far. And coming into this game, I've lost a couple in a row, so I think I'm down to Diamond 1 again. Our opponent, I believe, is Diamond 3 right now. Both of us hovering right around 1400 elo. So this is bad news. He had 0 sheep scout on his corner of the map. And he is just vacuuming all the sheep on his way to our side. So pretty unfortunate. And it's at about this point I'm starting to get a little skeptical that maybe I'm following right behind his scout, because I've seen nothing so far, which feels bad. Feels real bad, especially against the French. I have 1 gold in the back, but all of my food is outside of my 2 wood lines. Got both deer out front, 1 berry's way far away. So we are not looking good already in the start. What is this? Okay, yeah, little TC idle time. Not great either. Let's see. And he's just sniping everything at this point. See what he's got. He's got 8, up to 8, up to 19 sheep. Not feeling great. So it's becoming evident here in a hurry that this game's going to play out a little differently than what I'm used to playing, because we've got the 6 sheep that are under our TC, and that is it right now. Which I think maybe we pulled one in off the mill. All right, so we're getting to age up. Getting ready to age up with our Dome of the Faith. Let's see where he's at. He should be about ready to age up now as well. Remember, he went 2 scouts, so it's slightly delayed. Where did his other scout go? He's still running around. And we're going behind the base. Still no sheep. Starting to get a little worried. So already I'm considering, what is my feudal move going to be? And I know already, unfortunately, especially against the French, this is probably going to be straight into farms. As we can see, yeah, all of our food is on the outside. And until we can get enough military to really fight back with the early knights, I can't really get out of my base. So one fortunate thing, I've got pretty good wood lines to wall off. I can wall straight across, wall straight down. And we got all this open space with nothing really going on back here except for gold and a stone. That can be farms. So that's the consideration already. And we're just going to try to yeah, just do what we can and hope for the best. He's just about up at the School of Cavalry. Our scout, our lonely scout with no sheep, is now circling around to his base. Have we, yeah, haven't scouted anything in his base just yet. Alright, what I'd like to do against the French is still start with a stable and open with Ghazi. Alright, he actually beats us. Okay. So we're up. We got berries left and 6 sheep. We're still here. Nothing doing. It's about the School Cav. That will be the first knight coming onto the field. He's got scouts here, just being a little annoying. Causing some pathing issues. Textiles, always a pretty important tech with when you're facing the French, especially when you got a gold right front and center. Did we catch? I don't know if we saw that knight coming out, but I'm also kind of dealing with this here. Now the scouts can't do too much, but they can knock a little HP off. I believe the knights get... And maybe it's with an upgrade, but I think they get a little extra attack after that first... after the first charge. And there we go with the pathing. It's going to run me around. I'm going to try to get to the TC. Oh no. Alright. And we do lose a villa already. So, hot start for us. I think that's actually our first Ghazi. Yeah, first Ghazi on the field. Not quite sure what made that so late. Okay, not the worst thing here. We're going to pull those knights away from the base. So take a little heat off. So we're off gold. We don't have much for food. No walls are up yet. Second Ghazi. And we've got spearmen. So we had enough to get 2 extra scholars. So we're going to try to get to work with that. Again, you can see where... with the barracks and stable, these are pretty food heavy units, but we're still rallying to wood because we know we're going to need farms very soon. Okay, he's already got a tower up with the Ghazis coming out, so haven't really showed any aggression yet, but nice preemptive measure by him. Also nice by him. He's got a scout tucked behind, so he's looking for me trying to sneak out around any of this food. So he's well aware that he has all of the sheep. Alright, first wall is coming in up top. And right now we're just turtled pretty hard. I'm not going to be able to... let's see where... Yeah, Sanctity's almost in. And maybe we could try to move out and just take the fight away from our base, but... then it gets a little dangerous. I can't just necessarily pump units at this point, again, because my food is going to be gone. So we're going to have to transition now. Yeah, not much doing there. Unfortunately, we are going to be a little faster than these knights, so should be able to get out of there without losing these, hopefully. All right, we did take out the scout behind, and that wall is coming up. So we'll keep an eye on these guys. See, he's spending his resources. Say no farms for us just yet. We are almost there, though. We've only got, what, 2 more sheep? 3 more sheep? So farms are coming in. It just hurts because this slows everything else down so much, spending this extra wood here. Let's see if he's... Oh, no. He's going to catch him? I don't think he had vision on it. Okay, he does miss it. He knew we were coming, but he missed him. If he maybe kind of aggroes that outside of the stealth forest, he might have seen them. And we are spending our resources also. We're still not out on the gold. Is he... Yeah, he does have an archer range down now with archers coming out. Second tower on the gold. He's worried about that gold. And he's just plowing through these sheep. He's got a lot of wood also. That's a lot on wood. Does he have... Okay, he does have a blacksmith. He's got the melee armor upgrade. Do we... Yeah, our first blacksmith coming down. Not sure why. It might have been a mistake dropping this way back here. I don't think that's connected to the network. Alright. Pretty good by him. He's still scouting around, wondering where the hell am I getting food. But joke's on him. We're not moving out. We are tucked in, turtled up, and we're gonna have a lot of farms back here. That's the plan anyway. If we can survive that long. Does he have... Yeah, no chivalry. Okay, so now we're feeling pretty good about our numbers. See if we can't try to take secret sites. There's a low health. You take it home? Yeah. Alright. Be a little greedy to try to spread these out and take a couple at the same time, especially with knights on the field and all the movement. So we're just going to work on one for now. There we go. Okay, I did catch that, so more farms. And again, this is pretty rough. We get no kind of discount or anything on this, so this is all just full price. Not getting any of our eco bonuses with sacred sites, not even on gold at the moment. But here we go. We've got our first real engagement coming. And he can see everything here right now. Can we see that? Yeah, we can see him. And we don't want to get picked off for free, so we're going to pull back too. We'll take a little bit of the gold trickle we're going to get. So we have numbers. You can see he has a pretty significant value advantage. Okay, good turn there. Save the scholars. He's got the archers out front. This is where I just have a hard time getting body on body with these. He does a good job of blocking the archers and just picking off the spears. I say a good job, but we're actually taking a really good trade here. He doesn't have enough archers yet. Oh man, he's gonna save another one. How many of those does he have? Like 3 HP. So very, very low health. At this point, we want to start we took a good fight there. That actually worked out really well for us. I maybe could move out onto food now. But we've made a commitment. So we are going farms. That's not quite walled up yet. I think we're taking the south one. I didn't heal those guys together, unfortunately. And we don't necessarily want to get into a real long game of feudal with this, because we're just not going to scale nearly as well as he is with the knights. We don't have any armored units. We're just relying on Ghazi, spearmen, no archers at this point. So this is where I could probably be a little more active. This army's just AFK right now, so not doing anything. If I just close this wall off, he can't surprise us too hard, right? Yeah, this feels bad. That's just not connected, so that's gonna be really, really slow. And I don't have anything garrisoned. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. But we have all this army, and we're kind of letting him get back into it here. There's Gold's Tower, but this is still wide open. So always fun to watch these back and just see where some opportunities were. And this is it for sure. He hasn't moved out onto food yet either. No deer, no pro scouts. But he finally ran through his sheep. Now one nice thing here is we're actually still in a pretty even position with all of these farms that are going to have us very well set. If we can survive here and make it a little later into the game, he's going to have to make this transition at some point. Do we... Okay, garrisoned a few. Not sure why they are out there. But we want to try to finish walling these off. Maybe try to get all of them at this point. Pretty good job keeping his scout active. That's one thing we're not doing. Our scout is just with our army. All right, of course, French are going to scale villagers a little faster. There's our 20 seconds. Is there 16? 17? It changes by age. Yep, there we go. Sneaking back up to try to scare the top one. And again, in an okay position as far as military. He is getting to a critical mass of archers where he can start one-shotting these spears. And keep in mind also, 7 of our military count is in scholars. Yep, don't want to over-pursue there. Oh, the scout. So we got the spears up front. The trouble is the archers are also up front. And my spearmen are gone. So that was an awful exchange for us. Even though destroyed value still looks okay, we lost our whole front line. And we're still not out on gold. We are getting these walled up, however. And I'm not sure what happened here. They didn't finish. Yeah, so pretty poor fight there. Got 2 stables and just 1 barrack so far. We need spears to survive this. We also need to be a little more active on the map. All right, here we go. We got an engagement. Yeah, we thought better of it. So right now, I'm in survival mode. Really good shape as far as farms. We're actually doing really good on food. He's now out on the map, running free. What are these archers? I believe he probably must have scouted that. Okay, he's actually going to pull back. Looks like maybe he's macroing towards castle. We're just trying to mass up enough not to die. We still need gold. We're going to have to get gold at some point. Yeah, this is normally where I could peel off a couple Gazis and just keep poking, running around, knocking these guys off food, making him react, try to keep him out of my base. Although he's not here yet, so yeah, you can see we are moving out now. I'm loading these scholars into production. I'm now at 2 and 2, which with efficient production, it's like having 4 of each. Which is, looks like we're kind of keeping pace with where he's at for production. And he is plowing into resources. He's spending them. He's massing up. He's got his gold out front. Interesting that he's taking the berries before the deer. And that's just not even a consideration of ours at this point with the farms. And one thing too that was, you'll probably see, I may miss macro here a little bit, but you get a lot of food from farms pretty quick. Pretty minimal walking time. So as I'm transitioning from, oh, not sure how these guys got out here, but here we are. But yeah, just transitioning into more and more and more farms. We're up to about 28. Pretty easy to overdo it. Oh, sacrificed. We've actually got pretty good numbers here. All right, a couple Vil kills. I do not want to fight under these towers. Checking. Nothing on the deer. That's a little unlucky. He's on the south deer. Let's see if I catch all those guys. Negative. Just gotta go. There we go. Hammer in his base. Couple more Vil picks. And we're snagging sacred sites. Maybe we got a little something going here. One thing I don't think I noticed at the time, he's actually got some spearmen also. Not sure how well he's microing this. Better than us, it looks like. And now we're in some real trouble. That was an absolutely terrible engagement. I don't think I spotted those spears prior to taking that fight. And so he's got a ram on the way already. He smells blood and water. I mean, obviously now we see that. What do we have going on in our base? Not a lot of wood that we're floating. So we're now up to, yeah, 4 stables, 2 barracks. And still nobody on gold. And this is where, yeah, wish that was closed up. That could have delayed that a little bit. But we do have some gold trickling in. And this is where it gets tricky. All of our production's kind of out front because we have the farms in the back. I don't think... Yeah, he's still not aware of that situation. I'm fairly certain. He's had nothing back here. Oh, I don't get it. Does it have 5 HP? Okay, we got one. We got second one down. That's helpful. Maybe we have a chance. He's got a lot of units that are in the back and not fighting. Oh, don't die. Don't. Okay, we lost him. All right, more scholars in queue. And more rams. I see him pull back again. It's our chance to take a shot at the ram. Doing the little TC dance with my spearmen so they don't get picked off by these archers. I tried to get villas over here, but they were a little late. Still the scholar. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not sure what that was. I'm gonna lose a couple more. Yep, more production coming down behind. So we're now up to 21 on wood. And more, he's all in at this point. He's floating a lot of resource. Okay, he just clicked up. He's got the mill advantage, vil advantage. Gonna have the tech advantage soon. Run! No. Okay, so I'm gonna do. Just try a little Hail Mary here. We're gonna spin some Gazis off around the back and try to raid our way out of this. You can see we're booming on food right now. That's actually in really good shape. So he's up. He doesn't want to go too far into the TC, so he's actually going to pull back. We're going to rip off a lot of Gazis. Alright, going for more vil picks. I don't want to sit under the towers, don't want to fight the spearmen, and a lot of idle vils. Actually body blocking me. Interesting. Where'd the other... Okay, I pulled him back. Where else is he? Okay, he's got farms coming as well. Okay. So we are now actually making our way to castle. Still got gold trickling in from 2 sacred sites. That's going to give us 250 gold a minute. We're just about there. So we're actually, I mean, could be worse shape, all things considered. We've got quite a bit of production. Farms are already well in place. We're up to 38. And we've got a lot of units that we can upgrade once we get there. And we're in a position where it's going to be a little tough to crack. Does he have veteran spearmen, veteran archers, and he already has veteran royal knights. And I think he already has chivalry. Maybe. Yeah, they're all full health, so it looks like he's ready to go. Okay, back to the sacred sites, and we are on the way up. House of Learning coming in, rushing that up. do we have just one blacksmith still? Okay. And just in case it gets real hairy back here, we're gonna drop towers. This could be houses if we were up earlier, but yep, archery range is coming in, so we're gonna be looking for crossbows. And we're up. All right, let's try to make a miracle happen. Okay, pretty good timing here. He does not spot this. And the spearmen are upgraded. Yeah, a little unfortunate that we got distracted from the villas, but okay, yep, we're gonna pull those out. If we look and see, yep, all of our upgrades are coming in. Spearman, Ghazi, not upgrading archers at the moment. Tech upgrades coming in. We do have a few relics that we're able to grab. Kind of sneak out around and grab those. Yeah, archers wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here. He doesn't have, yeah, not a lot of knights. He's only got 11 knights. Okay, we did lose some Ghazis. Still at a huge deficit as far as destroy value. There's a relic. There's another one. So 1 in, 2 on the way, and then we got 1 in the center. He's got 1 behind. Oh, another nice pick on the vills out here. So we're up to 12 vill kills. We're actually even on vills. And if we look, we're actually in a bit of a score lead. Not quite sure why that is. Where's he rallying? Down here. Okay, he's massing. He's floating a ton of resources again. Let's see, this is probably on food. So he's got the guild hall. I mean, at any point, probably once he gets enough, he can just drop that food and age up. So we are finally moving out onto gold. Again, still just blasting off at food. That actually feels pretty good, being able to survive that. Just first part of the game, with all the farms, having that set and ready to go. Got more blacksmiths coming. Yep, Home Blades is already in. How many scholars do we have? So we have 8 garrison right now. We need to drop that relic. Should have another one that was close to being in. We might be able to snag the one in the middle as well. I want to... I'm not sure where that one went. I wonder if I already garrisoned him. That would be unfortunate. Okay, so he's going to click the age up. He's just going to go straight to age 4, the Red Palace, right in the center. And at this point, we've got a huge military mass. We actually have quite a bit of army value lead. And we do spot it. Pretty fortunate timing. This is going to be a big fight. He's got a lot of spears. We've got a lot of men at arms. His archers are not super valuable at this point. We're picking off a few. He's losing a lot of vills to this. Got more reinforcements on the way. We're still just plowing into units. Hey, fight. Okay, he's going to get it up, but he lost a lot. Let's say maybe 20 vills. And more on the way. Now we got to get out of this area of influence in a hurry, because that's shooting arbalists emplacements. So we got to try to redirect these units, get out of that. range. In the 60 to 10 mil advantage, we're just going to start trying to dive into his eco. I don't know exactly where everything is. Oh no, they're still running that way. Yeah, trying to redirect where we're rallying, but some of that is just still running into it. Gonna try to re-wall here. And we can kind of macro behind that as well. We do have a lot of units. They're just kind of spread out all over. Yep, here we go into his base. And we know we kill a lot of vills. I don't know in game how far ahead we are on the eco there. But he's got... I guess he's got the gold that's under the Red Palace. Which he's not. He's taking a lot of wood at the moment. Another thing, these towers now also get the Arbalest emplacement, I believe. Maybe that's not right. I think it's just the TC. That's what's doing work here. I'll try to get out of range, pick up a few more Vil kills, just keeping him in his base, being annoying. Alright, and we're pulling in so much food that we can get to our own age up pretty quick here. We're going to drop a few units on the way, just to make sure we don't let him breathe too much. Alright, more Vils down. Is he still creating Vils? He is. He's got everything kind of centralized here. But he is pulling back with the military. And you can see he's down. He's under 700 food per minute. And we're at almost 3K. We're up to 72 Vils on food. Look at income right now. He's at 18. A little less than 2K per minute. And we are just blasting off. I don't really have much on wood because I'm going golden units, and I have most of what I need here. Here we go. Sacred site secured. That one's walled up. We've got the top one re-walled. And now we're kind of settling in. We're gonna go ahead and work for our age up. Can we kill that? I don't want to run into the Red Palace. Oh, it's so fast. Look at that. Just melt. That's insane. Alright, we're up to, we're at 91 Vils. Yeah, almost all of our techs are in now. And here we go, dropping it right out front. Palace of the Sultan. And all of a sudden, this one is looking pretty good for us. He's not looking to drop another CC. Nothing on stone. It's not much of our army here. Yeah, pulled that back. Just kind of centralize up. I don't know. Okay, yeah, and he's just going to pull the plug there. I was going to say, I don't know if he scouts this. But I do agree. We were in a very favorable position there. We're now actually going to try to move out onto the map as well. Probably need some towers with that, but he's going to call it there. Like I said, very different game than I've ever played as Deli. I don't think I've ever played a game where I found 0 sheep. And I was a little skeptical in game. I actually dug in a little bit. I went and watched, he had his match history closed, but I went and found some opponents to watch, and I think he got pretty lucky. I want to think that anyway. I mean, it wasn't clearly evident. I think he did a pretty good job of scouting throughout the game. He was really active with the scout. Villager counts, so of course French create them a little quicker, but we did a pretty good job of harassing, it looks like. We lost a couple along the way too. Military count. Yeah, not too bad. This engagement here was pretty rough. That one really swung the game in his favor, but we were able to hold on in our base. I don't think he ever really had a good idea of how smooth that farm transition went in the back. That actually helped quite a bit. I don't know that that would be my go-to play style, but it worked out in this one. Yeah, in this last fight where he was trying to put up the Red Palace, of course he took a lot of damage there. Yeah, that's where he lost maybe 20 some bills, maybe more, right? No, about 20. Let's see, total resources gathered. So yeah, we actually had a pretty big eco lead that expanded there at the end. Floating any res. We're floating some food, of course. Actually wasn't too bad. Other than here. Okay, a lot of wood there at the end. Stone, another rest gathered stone. Yeah, he was floating a lot of gold for a good chunk of that. We weren't gathering gold, so there wasn't much to float. KD actually pretty well in his favor. But he's using knights, gold units, right? Yeah, that feels pretty bad too. About 2 minutes of average idle villager time. 4 relics to 1. Well, that was a fun one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did stick around until the end, feel free to drop a rating, leave a follow on the channel, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.